Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for attending this session. First of all, let me say it is a pleasure to be here. It is an honor to be here today at the really heart of the startup ecosystem here at South Summit. I am Veronica Alvarez. I coordinate the Access to Finance area at Business Innovation Center of Asturias. And I'm here to tell you about a new Asturias, about a region which has been able to reinvent itself. And why do I say a new region? Because probably many of you are aware of our touristic claim, which is Asturias' natural paradise. And of course, it is completely true. But we want more. We want also to be known as a startup paradise. Why do we think that a green region on the north coast of Spain, just over the mountains, could be a good place for innovation, for startups, for business, where there are probably hundreds of reasons. But today, I'm going to give you 6 reasons to start in Asturias. First reason, a strategic location. As I said before, we are an Atlantic region on the north coast of Spain with 1 million inhabitants who are really proud of its industrial tradition. We are proud of it because we think there are still a lot of opportunities coming from this idea of having a really industrial tissue. And if we talk about location, of course, we have to talk about connectivity. What about physical connectivity? We are a region 4 hours driving from Madrid. We are happy to say that finally the high-speed train came to Asturias just some months ago. And we have a direct flight connection to Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia, Malaga, the main cities in Spain, and more than 30 international connections. But it's not everything about physical connectivity. We have to talk also about virtual connectivity. And at the moment, in Asturias, we have a coverage for virtual broadband close to 100%. And once you are in a place, you have to be business competitive, right? If you look at this graphic, this is the relationship between wages and prices. And as you can see, I hope so, Asturias is really below the line. What does it mean? This means that this relationship between wages and prices, let's say quality of life, it's very good in Asturias because we can do more with less. And maybe this is probably one of the reasons why more than 150 companies from abroad has chosen Asturias as part of their work centers. And we are touching the third reason, which is talent. Because to be business competitive, we need talent. Everything is possible with people with talent, with creativity, able to develop what others have in mind. And we are proud to say that in Asturias, we are the 3rd region in Spain in the retention of talent. Yes, we are. And we are the 4th region for the availability of researchers and engineers, which is especially important if we are talking about deep tech, about technology-based companies. But of course, to be competitive in a place as Asturias, we need infrastructure. We need business support programs to make this community of startups grow day by day. And it is growing day by day. But the public impulse, of course, is not enough. We also need private people, private companies, funds able to invest in these startups. And at this point, I would like to make a special mention to this event, Asturias Investors Day, AID. And this is an event that we organize every 2 years in Asturias, and for sure it's a key event on the north of Spain for startups and investors. These are the figures of the last edition, and well, they are really good. And talking about money, of course, aligned with all these modeling support programs, we need finance for these startups. And in Asturias, we have kind of a pack up to 400,000 euros for these people who is willing to create these innovative and based technology companies. Of course, we are not going to put this amount of money on the table for the first time you arrive to Asturias, but we are able to invest it through different stages, with different programs, with different tools. By the way, yesterday opened the 2nd call of the Asturias Startup Fund, and it's open until the end of July. And at last but not least, we care about your quality of life. And let me say that Asturias is one of the places with the best quality of life in the world, because our cities are safe, our public administration is one of the more transparent, and other reasons are leisure, sports, culture. I know it's a cliché, but let me say that probably for many of you, going to ski in the morning and then going to surf in the afternoon is just kind of a dream, but this is possible in Asturias. And of course, you are more than welcome to come and check all these facts by yourselves in Asturias. But now is the moment to meet the ecosystem, the startup ecosystem. Let's start by introducing the first of the startups, El Camaleón de Rubik, with Gaspar Fernández. He is going to talk about the private jungle, I suppose.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Vera. So, right in the middle of the paradise, where the mountains meet the sea, lies the city of Oviedo, the beautiful and historical city of Oviedo. And there we are. I'm Gaspar, one of the founders of El Camaleón de Rubik, a co-working space with the best working conditions, a cool place where you can walk barefoot or taste one of the best coffees in town. But above all, El Camaleón is a hub, the heart of a community by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs. Do you know those two guys here? One of them is with us today, Darío Méndez, co-founder of The Fork. The other one is Carlos Ruiz Sánchez, head of scouting and deal flow at Guaira, and doing one of the things we like the most, connecting ecosystems, Madrid and Asturias, and helping out our entrepreneurs. And that's how we see entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur is for us a chameleon. We entrepreneurs don't criticize the reality. Life is what it is. We accept it, and we try to get the best of it. And we see our projects as Rubik's Cubes, with different sides, different aspects that we have to match. You have your product, your team, your investors, your business model. You all know about that. And what do we realize? That instead of focusing on our key aspects, on our strategies, we entrepreneurs suffer of day-to-day stress, and we run and run like headless chickens. Sometimes really confused, and in some cases even close to burnout. That's one of the first things we realize. Maybe some of you have already faced those situations. And the second thing, well, I brought this slide today of last summer in Madrid and the rest of Spain, but I don't think we don't really need it today. Guys, 35 degrees, 6th of June in Madrid. I definitely don't want to be in your shoes within 2 months. But don't worry, we have for you the solution today, and it's called Desacelera Startup. A one-week program for startups in Asturias that combines nature, leisure, gastronomy with strategy, networking, team building. If you don't think it's possible, you will be able to work in the mornings, sunbathe on the afternoons, and have a couple of ciders in the evening and meet new guys, new people. And for all that, we have our team. Our core is based by Ángel, myself, Clara, and Alberto, people with over 10 years experience in different international startup ecosystems, and the 4 of us business angels. And of course, our beloved mentors, Darío, as I mentioned before, and Iván Rodríguez, the founder, one of the founders of OK Ticket, and Paula Morán, head of innovation at Telefónica and Web3. So, if you want to join us, let's meet in August 24 in Asturias. Thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ángela del Carmen. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Imageris, the company that has the goal to democratize the access to satellite data. 70% of the companies are not able to make automatically decisions day to day. When talking about physical elements, physical assets, we talk about recurrent displacements, lack of proactive control, and manual supervision. At the end of the day, the company just needs global, recurring in time, and comparable data. And the satellite imagery is a perfect solution for it. It's a perfect source for it. What is happening? That is really difficult to process. You need a qualified team to do so, and an expensive team. That's why we have created Imageris, a system that automatically starts updated, accurate, and detailed information for analyze different locations and also to monitorize different assets. We want people from any technical level to be able to extract satellite information without zero knowledge. How does it work? By using our powerful API or our easy-to-use platform, our companies, our clients, just select the asset that they want to analyze, say a swimming pool, a parcel, or a building, and the information that they want to transfer it. Radiation, vegetation health, number of solar panels. They decide when and where to launch the analysis, and we give all the information through an API. This technology can be applied for multiple use cases, but right now we are focusing on those industries that are making decisions in a more manual or traditional way. We are helping energy companies to identify the ideal spot for their commercial purposes, not only for construction solar farms, aeolic parks, but also solar communities and solar panel installation. In the construction side, we are not only helping to identify the ideal spot for the locations, but also to monitorize the progress of those works. Another use case that is really important for us is in the utility industry. We are helping them to solve one of the main problems that they have, which is the vegetation close to the power lines, the vegetation close and the growth, sorry, and they have some problem with the fire risk. So we are music sound. We have different algorithms to identify the typology of the vegetation and then the growth of the vegetation. And last but not least, we want to empower companies to be able to identify the impact of the environmental impact they are having with the construction, and also to identify the reforestation and the deforestation of different parcels. At the end of the day, this all our client gets from us: historical data, remote assets of the satellite imagery, alert change, up-to-date report, and all this with historical information or up-to-date data. Basically, they are saving time, they are saving costs, and they have more autonomy on the decision-making process. This is thanks to the support of my team, but also different institutions like CEEI, Asturias, of course, La Nave, NISA, different organizations. But our clients, Iberdrola, Neoenergia, Solum, they are helping us from the beginning, identify their needs, and making use of satellite data. So if you have any question about how to use satellite data for your business, I'm here, my team is around, so I will be happy to talk more about them. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is José Antonio. I'm co-founder and CEO in Coinsys. Coinsys is an enterprise in that we research and develop digital solutions for the small and medium enterprises, basically focused in analyzing their production processes and achieving the improvement and also even the transformation towards a model more efficient. We think that most of the small and medium enterprises still do not get enough benefit from the analysis of the data they obtain in their day-to-day work. For that, in Coinsys, we have developed our own data analysis platform tailored to meet any type of client and any type of sector of activity. This has been improved in our successful adaptation of the platform to the logistic and transport sector, showcasing the adaptability and the efficiency of the platform. In this sector, to the platform, we collect a large amount of data from the monitored vehicles and use this data to create mathematical models to obtain predictions and to make simulation that help our clients to take more strategic decisions based in the knowledge obtained from the analysis. Knowledge, like, for example, knowing the best performance of each vehicle, depending on the type of load, the characteristics of the road, the who is the driver, or the weather conditions, obtaining efficient driving modes in order to save consumption and emission to the atmosphere, and to increase the life of the vehicles of their components, and check that key parameters of the vehicles are within the optimal range, being able to predict possible malfunctions. The platform operating deployment is like a model SaaS with a paid depending basically of the number of vehicles monitored. And in the system, COINSYS provide a full support, and the company or the client will not have to spend any time or any personal resources because they receive the information analyzed and organized for a full comprehension and utilization. The main team of COINSYS in this project was formed by Raúl Gómez and Santiago Castro, both software engineers with large experience in development in leading teams and in architecture of software, and myself, José Antonio Muñoz, in the coordination and in the mathematical part of the project. Although this is our main product, this is not all, because we have a large experience in several areas of the technology and the industry, and we can understand and we can research in any problem or any need you must show us. So this is COINSYS. We are looking forward to talking with you, hearing about your problems or your needs, and exploring the way we can help you to improve your model towards a model more sustainable and more efficient. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you in Madrid. My name is Yasin, and I'm the founder of Configure, a startup based in Asturias, in the beautiful Asturias. So I'm very excited to share with you today the way how we are changing how people customize products and make interactive shopping. So in our startup, the way that we are handling production and purchasing purpose is like currently 70% of consumers prefer to purchase personalized products or custom products. But only very few businesses and companies, they offer a good solution or a software that can bring them these possibilities. So with us in Configure, we provide a full solution that gives the customers to customize products the way that they need, starting from different puzzles and different composition of the products. At the end, we can give them the full production automatization. How we do this is that we are reducing the time or the lead time from the design to the production and manufacturing of the product. At Configure, we offer advanced 3D visualization. This means a real-time 3D rendering in a 3D environment on the web that you can access on different kinds of platforms. We also give a streamlined customization, means you can start with an empty scene and using a puzzles, you can compose the product. At the end, we give also a real-time CPQ, which stands for Configure Price Quoting, and then a complete design to production process. So what we mean for the complete design to production process is, in case for manufacturing, for example, we give the CAD drawing, which stands for Conception Edit Drawing, and we give also like the different kind of assembly and manual to compose the product. The high demand of customization is growing very fast, especially with the online retail industries. That is projected to hit almost $2 trillion by next year, and 70% of consumers prefer personalized products. Some of the main industries and sector that we work on are apparel and e-commerce, automotive, electronic, and our solution can adapt with any kind of industries. I would love to invite you to all visit our demo. It's appconfigure.com/value. So at the beginning, you can start from designing your own t-shirt and your own design on the web or any kind of device as you need. Automatically, the platform, it creates products on the background, and it's linked with all major e-commerce systems like Shopify, Wix, and WooCommerce. And the same product, we automatically send it to the machine, and that it's fully produced. And this, we can apply it with all kinds of production. So thank you so much today for your attention, and happy to be with you. Thank you.
Do you know that the companies are spending more than $68 billion per year in technical issues? Hello, I'm Israel. I'm the founder of Less Than 3, and we are going to solve this issue, creating a platform powered by intelligent artificial. So, how we are going to fix, or what we are going to fix? This is the problems that we are having or we are seeing in the companies that we're working for. So the companies are spending this amount of money, so they are spending a lot of time. They are having a lot of security issues, do you know, the last weeks, months, days, and also in the future, a lot of companies, important companies, are getting a lot of attacks, a lot of security issues at the end. So we're going to fix, or we are going to solve these issues with the platform. And also, another thing that we are seeing with the companies are the communication between IT departments and the stakeholders, because sometimes it's difficult to talk with IT people, so we're going to fix using the different verticals in our platform. So, the platform. We have this platform that we're going to prevent failures before happen. So we're going to have all the logs, all the metrics, all the things, all the traces that we're going to calculate using different models. At the end, we're going to solve the different issues that we're using in the past, and also it will happen in the future. Apart of that, we have different verticals that we are adding in the platform. As we can see here, this is a real sample that our models are detecting an error. This is the green line. So the system error, after they detect the errors that we can see in the platform, so we can predict the errors before they happen. Also, we can summarize the issues because we have a lot of sources in the different services that the companies are using. And the most important, we are going to report the possible solutions to these issues. Talking about the different verticals that we were adding to our platform, as I told you, the security, it's a lot of important in the last days. So we have created a vertical inside the platform that we're going to monitorize all the things related with security, and also we're going to help the companies to pass the different certifications. As you know, it's so important. For example, here in Spain, the ENS for the security, the ISO 20001, and also the SOC 2 in the US is so important. So we're going to have a history of the issues that we're going to fix, or we're going to notify to the clients and the companies using the platform. The second vertical is the cost of the company. As you know, sometimes it's so easy to start a new service, to use a new tool, but the problem is that these tools and these services and these instances or virtual machines that you are using, sometimes it's so expensive. So we have to monetize these things. We have to give a full visibility of the spending that the company is using in the cloud or on-premise or on other systems. So using this vertical, you are going to manage everything inside the platform. As I told you before as well, we're going to improve the communication. As you know, sometimes talk with IT or IT teams or different IT persons are difficult. So we're going to improve the communication between IT and stakeholders using different reports, using the platform at the end. Another important thing in the last days are the carbon footprint. So we're going to measure all the things that you're using in the clouds, and in the end, we're going to improve the reports and everything in the company. Some numbers that we were improving are the ROI at the end. So the roadmap, we have the platform, as I told you, we have the different things, the observability, and we are going to find our models and work on it. Some clients and the team, so thank you. That's lesson 3.
Well, I want to go back, please, to the first one. Sorry. I was supposed to start asking you if you have ever heard about a cyber attack, but Israel made a perfect spoiler, so thank you for the introduction. Well, cybercrime is a booming sector, okay? It's growing year after year with huge numbers. So if it were legal, I would strongly recommend you to invest in cybercrime. But as you know, it's not legal. So what I do recommend is you to invest in cybersecurity, which also has a huge return of investment in terms of don't be attacked, okay? And if you are wondering, is my company a target? The answer is yes. Every company is a target nowadays. Now I want to talk briefly about OT cybersecurity, because IT cybersecurity is famous in these days, but OT will be in the next months and years. OT is about factories or warehouses with devices, with OT devices or IoT devices connected to the network, which are a new risk to the companies. Because cybersecurity is a chain, and every chain can break in the weakest link, okay? So the second question, is my company cybersecurity weak? Probably yes. Then at Ewala, we tackle cybercrime in 2 different but interconnected ways. We are a security provider. We have clients. We help them to improve their security, to be prepared to be attacked. And then we have an R&D and I department in which we develop cybersecurity tools. So I said they are interconnected because when we work with our clients, we can see gaps in the cybersecurity tools market. And then we can transform these gaps into an innovative project to the R&D. And then, in the last stages of the development, we can try in real world. Okay, we have clients, we can try the MVPs, we can make proof of concept, and all kind of things. This is Caronte, is Oxford application in the market. It's a data leak observatory who is looking continuously in the dark web to search stolen information about our clients. It's already in the market, commercialized as software as a service. This is some screenshot of the application. And this is our team. We started 3 years ago with 3 co-founders. Now we are 12 people. They are very good professionals, but they are better persons. So for me, it's very nice to work with these people. Innovation in our DNA since day one. We know that the only way to survive in this different market is to be different. So innovation is basic. And finally, if you are worried about your cybersecurity level in your company, you should be worried. I would be glad to talk with you and see how can Ewala could help you to be secure and to save money, because this is cybersecurity. To be secure, to save money. Okay? Thank you and have a good evening.
I think this is the wrong slide. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Lucas. I'm co-founder at StockThink, where we're trying to make stock investing simple for everyone through artificial intelligence. So financial markets are broken. Only 6% of the global population invest in them. And among those who invest, a lot of them actually lose money. This makes everyone afraid to invest, and that has a lot of downstream implications into the daily life of everyone. Bridging this gap is a technological problem, and for the first time in history, there is a viable technological solution, which is AI. That's what we have done at StockThink. We have built an AI assistant which simplifies your stock investing journey. So take, for example, Alex, who is 25, and she has some savings, and she wants to put them to work, but she doesn't even know where to start. She logs into the StockThink platform, and she starts chatting with her personal assistant. StockThink can help her discover good investment opportunities, know what the companies actually do, and know what are the risks and opportunities involved. And we can go as far as proposing a full investment thesis by providing a fully diversified portfolio which aligns both with her goals and values as an investor. And she can even go to full automation, hands-free, making sure that her investment is secure. And not only Alex, there are over 500 million people with this problem and no real solutions and tools to tackle the complexity. Through StockThink, we have already reached over 14,000 of these people. We have monetized over 500,000 euros so far, and we have over 70,000 euros under management and proof of interest from our users to manage over 700,000 euros. Our business is highly scalable. We plan to reach 1.2 million users by 2027, which will mean 31 million euros in annual recurring revenue. And in order to do this efficiently, we plan to partner strategically with B2B2C, so basically investment banks, financial analysts, brokers, or financial media. And as you can see, our biggest asset and competitive advantage is at the founder technical level, and also our impact-driven mission. We have been widely recognized as a deep tech innovative startup, and we have raised over 700,000 euros in funding. So this is what we're doing at StockThink. We're giving equal access to stock investing through artificial intelligence. We're raising 3 million euros, so if anyone is interested, you have our contacts. Thank you very much.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Roberto Parrondo. I'm the Business Services Coordinator at CEEI Asturias. And just to put an end to this session as a part of our delegation, we want to thank you all for your attendance. In these two pitch sessions, we have witnessed what is the incredible innovation, the passion, and also the dedication of our startups. In their presentation, they have highlighted the business or the technology or the transformation that is really happening in Asturias, from cutting-edge technologies to sustainable solutions. And also we had the opportunity to point out some very good reasons about to consider our region as a paradise for incorporating businesses and startups. So if you want to know more about our startups and also about our Starting Asturias initiative, you will be more than welcome to come and visit us at our stand. So thank you again. Enjoy our summit and see you around.